a sports theme, and I did not have a piano in the hotel where I was staying, so I did probably what many of you have done, faced with a similar situation. I called my answering machine at home, and I left a message for myself. And although that sounds goofy, what happened was that theme that I sang into the machine is the theme that they play every time the Chicago Bulls crush another basketball team. So I am singing themes into my machine regularly. And special bonus for you folks, I have brought the original answering machine tape with me so I can play it for you. I know you were dying to hear it. There we go. But it has to be played on the original answering machine. So here now the original demo tape for this particular song for pro basketball.
Hi, this is a message for me about the NBA theme. Here's an idea. It goes like this.
Welcome in, everybody, to might be a little bit of a rough go of Casual Friday. It might be a very casual Friday, I would say.
Yeah, I would say disruptingly casual.
Disruptingly casual Friday here. But look at us. We are live from...
Look at us, baby.
Look at us. Who thought we would be here? Well, I thought we'd be here 4 months ago, but here we are. Producer
Thanks,
Allie.
Allie. Appreciate it.
Giving some crotch etiquette over here to Harrison. Allie, you can just yell those out. You know, you can break that fourth wall. Welcome in, everybody, to the DNBA show, Casual Friday edition, and the last Casual Friday before Fridays get uncasual.
Oh, boy.
You know, I love this show, but thank freaking God. Thank God.
I agree. We made it 4 months doing this show, and I loved every second of it. But you know what? Tomorrow we talk about basketball. And that's what we're going to preview in the show. We're going to preview tomorrow's game, playing some fun games. I'm Adam Matas. I'm joined by my esteemed colleagues in the flesh. It's D-Line Co. You know him as D-Line Co.
Did you remember me being this fleshy?
I don't remember you being this fleshy. Yeah, you look great. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Also to my right.
Am I fleshy?
You look fleshy as well. The man with the wind in his hair. The John Tesh of the DNBA show.
I'm honored.
You are the most adult contemporary one of us.
Yeah.
John Tesh doesn't know the meaning of Casual Friday. That is a very formal man.
Do you? I just watching that video. I'm left with two thoughts. Number one, round ball rock. Wow. And I miss when gentlemen would wear just a vest.
Oh, I know. The just vest look is
The
good.
vest is underrated.
It
The
is
vest is underrated. You know what's also underrated? Leaving voicemails for yourself.
But I like taking the 3-piece suit down to a 1-piece suit. That's casual.
That's how you do it. And then you roll up the sleeves even more. That's my look right there. It's a sloppy look. Vote's not with us. He is off. He adopted a child today. Being perfectly honest, it's a
furry child.
It's a furry child. I believe 8 pounds, 20 inches long, very healthy baby.
Do you think that there's no way that his furry child weighs 8 pounds?
It's probably not. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys can hear. This is DNVR in a nutshell. But we chose today to launch this show from the bar to our first live episode right here with all of our setup. And I guess you can't hear it, but I can hear it. And there's somebody running a jackhammer directly above us right now.
There's somebody drilling through a 1 foot thick lead pipe right now, right above us.
Right above us.
This is what it sounds like in my head all the time. Just so you understand.
I watched an Unsolved Mysteries actually just this week about these people all over the earth that hear this very loud hum.
And they go to like Santa Fe.
There is a place. It's not. Might be not. No, it's Taos. It's Taos.
Taos. Where there's
You
the
know
vibration.
this.
I know this. Listen, I understand. I've solved many mysteries in my life. I know what it's all about.
I love that show. As
Unsolved
far
Mysteries?
as bad shows go, it's very.
I want to
good.
hear more about this episode. You hear
That's really
vibration in your ear?
That's all it is. Yeah, you hear this very low hum that
The
never
hum.
stops.
Yeah.
It's like a.
You wouldn't understand. Don't
You
worry.
wouldn't.
Just don't even worry. Don't trouble yourself.
I don't want to understand.
Don't trouble yourself.
These
with
people
this
are
episode.
actually tortured by it, and it just started.
I
one day.
would think so.
But all right, so guys, this is the final episode before we start talking about Denver Nuggets basketball. So we get to preview a game that's tomorrow. And first of all, I know we talked about this a little bit last night, but we got to catch the end of that Lakers-Clippers game, and I don't know about you guys, but like all the old feelings come back of just like tension and everything else, and I'm like, it made me both excited for the Nuggets but also nervous for tomorrow.
That second half, I wanted to cry. I wanted to actually cry because that's how happy I was that we got opening night. We got 2 really good games.
Yeah, 2 really good ones.
The Jazz Pelicans game was really good as well. But I mean, when Paul George was knocking down threes, when he was going shot for shot with the guys in the Lakers, like, I wanted to cry. That's how happy I was that we got basketball back and we got a good game. So
I wanted to cry that the Lakers won. Although I did win like $100 off it on DraftKings.
Oh,
promo
you
code
did?
DNVR.
I actually didn't win any money off of it. I grabbed the Clippers with like 3 minutes left when they were down by 7, knowing that they were going to close the gap.
Oh, you just knew.
At plus
Just had a
800.
feeling.
Well, yeah, I put $5 down. I would have won 50.
Yeah.
And I lost my $5. I didn't win $50.
It was fun though, man, and it did. I'm telling you, I'm nervous about the Nuggets just because of you watch teams execute down the stretch, or
Right.
like, and you're just like, God, man. I mean,
Well,
Nuggets haven't even practiced.
You're nervous because, like, the Lakers and Clippers, yes, they've had some guys out, but
Yeah.
I mean, they've had their big guns together and practicing and scrimmaging, and the Nuggets just haven't. They just haven't been on the court together that much.
No, I mean, I literally don't know what the Nuggets look like.
I know, me
Yeah.
neither. They
Like,
could be
I-
awesome.
Yeah. I mean, they don't look like anything we've seen. Like that,
Yeah.
everything we've seen is just like a weird, like facsimile. It's like a weird, like
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
it's like a cosplay of the
yeah,
Nuggets.
exactly. That's the Nuggets. No, there is something to just like watching Kawhi last night. Like LeBron clearly wanted to win that game. I mean, everybody wanted to win it.
Yeah.
But watching Kawhi and just how calm and collected, like they lost, and he just kind of casually walks off the court, like, and I'm just kind of like, man, he has such a swagger and confidence. Like tomorrow, if the Nuggets lose, I'm gonna be like, what the heck, man?
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
I just loved how locked in everything was. Like, the
Yeah.
game was the only thing that was
Yes.
being focused on.
I agree.
There were no extracurriculars, in the arena or like anything
I
else.
will say down the stretch, I did miss the crowd noise. Like when it got.
I gotta
intense,
say, like, yeah, the fake crowd is like cool for ambiance, but like,
it's not.
I don't like. To me, like when it's playing and like even the sneakers are like a little squeaky for my tastes. But I mean, I really do miss at the end when it's just like the arena is alive. It's like, and people are just losing their minds and like you can tell that it's affecting the game. Like,
Yeah.
it's really going to be interesting
That
to
just
see.
constant like roar behind the
yeah.
behind Marv
I mean,
Albert.
you have like like old weird white guys in the crowd like pointing at Paul George and telling him to F off and making him angry. Like we don't have that. I want to be that.
We'll get used to it though.
We'll get used to it.
We'll get
I
used
do
to
wish
it though.
that instead of the fake crowd, it was just like a set. Like I don't need there to be a crowd.
I do.
Well, I do if there is a real crowd, but I don't need there to be a fake crowd to make me reminded of a crowd. I would almost rather they just had like cool graphics and this felt like it was being played on a spaceship. Like it
On
was
a Hollywood
stage. In a vacuum, if you
You
will.
know-
You want Space Jam is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get on it. Space Jam.
We have pictures of what?
Folks dog.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Actually, why don't we?
Yeah, let's
that's
throw
a
it
great
up.
idea.
Let's throw it up.
Let's see. Do we have? Oh, look at this. Oh my God. I don't know who's more adorable, Brendan or the dog.
I'm gonna go with the dog.
He looks way happier there than
I picked
he'd
the
be
dog.
here right
He does
now.
look a lot happier there than he
Yeah.
would be right. He would
Yeah,
not.
I literally
he's
don't-
never looked at me with those eyes.
I've never seen him with a genuine look of happiness. That's for sure.
We're now just realizing that Vote is actually miserable here with
Yeah,
us.
wait,
He's really
like-
our prisoner in a lot
Yeah,
of
like I'm
ways.
looking at this right now. I'm like, where's the deep-seated contempt?
It's not
Yeah.
there.
It's
completely
got to be
gone.
here somewhere.
So shouts to Maisie, the new member of the DNVR. She's a lifetime subscriber. It's really crazy.
Is that true?
Yeah,
She's born into it.
not a big Nuggets fan though. Big Avs fan, but it's a good dog nonetheless.
Yeah.
Said I've never seen Brendan smile with his eyes.
Yeah, I mean that might be the happiest I've ever seen. Post
I've seen
right
him.
there.
I've seen him tell me to F off with his eyes. Like,
I've seen that
pretty
one
frequently.
too.
Pretty frequently.
Pretty frequently.
That better be his new profile picture. That's all I'm saying.
So the game aside, now we can start talking about the Nuggets here. Harrison, I missed media availability today. You did not.
Yeah.
Give us your top 10 takeaways from media availability.
Well, it's funny. Last night on the show, we were like, we don't really know who's playing.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get some more
It was
clarity
all
today.
clarified today. last night.
No, nothing's really been clarified. We did not talk with
Shocked.
Michael Malone today. He didn't speak with the media.
That's unusual.
I'm guessing he'll speak at shoot around if the Nuggets have one, which I think they will tomorrow. So actually, no. What am I saying? They're not going to have a shoot around. The game's at 11
It's at
a.m.
11. Yeah, shoot around would be like 2 in the morning.
So no, we're not going to have any clarity.
Wow, that's great.
So we're not going to really have any clarity. Maybe there will be an injury report released tonight. That could be a thing. We'll see. But we didn't get any today. So Gary Harris, Will Barton, I don't know what their statuses are.
Do fans care about this? Like, I know we have so many other things going on and we're just excited, but in the comments, let me know if you care about this, because it is. This whole bubble, I'm empathetic to all of the moving parts and this or that. Like, this isn't like a complaint about PR or anything, but it is, from a reporter standpoint, it is a little frustrating to be like, we're not going to know anything.
Well, I feel like
we're
we're
observers.
At this point, we should care. I mean, at this point,
should.
we're turning into the games. You know, like the games are what matter now.
We do, but I just don't know if like the fans care, if they're like, you know what, when tip off starts, that's when I know who's playing, and I don't.
Yeah.
Before that, I don't.
Oh, are the people watching this show? They care.
Yeah, they're
They
pretty
care.
obsessive.
Let's see. I haven't
haven't
had any
scrolled.
comments yet, but I'm going to go ahead and synthesize what I imagine, and they're going to say, yes, we care who's playing for the Denver Nuggets.
So who spoke today?
Paul Millsap spoke, so he seems like he is good to go.
Okay, that's great.
Well, he only missed one game because he missed the coronavirus test, but no injuries or anything. PJ Composure in the bubble, practicing.
How'd he look?
Composed.
Good to go for tomorrow. He looked good. This was probably actually the biggest news nugget to come out of today's media availability. PJ Dozier, how many pounds do you think he's put on over the course of the hiatus?
My favorite part, just quickly before we answer that, is that the story of the Nuggets is how many pounds they've lost or added.
I know.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It really for this male form.
They are Team Muscle Watch.
or team slim down. Well, okay, so PJ Dozier, I would guess, has gained 200 pounds.
I would go with 8. That's a lot.
He
for a guy.
said he's put on 15 pounds.
What?
During the 4-month hiatus.
15 pounds?
15 pounds.
So
and
then
he credited it all to his mom's home cooking.
Oh, well,
that
that's
doesn't
not,
sound like
that's
good
not
pounds.
good
Yeah.
at all, right?
Yeah,
She's
so I
not
don't
doing
know.
like whey
Yeah, it's
protein
I know.
measured. And, yeah.
His mom cooking up a
lean salmon.
P90X.
So the Nuggets,
South Carolina
the Nuggets'
cooking.
weight is like a net, probably even.
Yeah.
Jokic lost all this.
Yeah,
Everybody else
Jokic
gained
went
it.
down 40. We got 8 with 15 with Compose.
Yeah.
What do we think Jamal added? 8, 10?
We need to make a graphic with a scale, and it has like
Yeah.
Jokic lost on this side. And
Yeah,
everybody
I
gained.
think Jokic
I'd
has
say
tipped the scales towards there's
The
less
loss,
there's
yeah.
less Nuggets available than there were previously
There's
available.
less nugget in the bubble.
This is pretty ridiculous. We're going to start off now by previewing tomorrow's game against the Miami Heat. I think it's the perfect opponent for the Denver Nuggets.
It really is.
Record's pretty comparable, right? We're talking about the Eastern Conference, Western Conference equivalents, I would say, of each other.
Yeah.
And so first, just kind of broad stroke thoughts about this. I mean, do you think tomorrow's game is going to be more about the Miami Heat, meaning the matchup and those things, or about the Denver Nuggets and sort of like what they do?
For me, it's going to be about the Denver Nuggets because what Eric was just talking about. Look, see, you giving me that nod of affirmal, like that's all I need to.
Me and Harrison are really
That's all
locked
I
in.
needed.
We're lockstep.
Yeah, we're in
We're
sync
betting
right
the
here.
same. We have the same outlook on life.
Yeah.
I assume
We're
we
dressing
have,
similar.
yeah. I assume our Peloton times would be comparable.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is about the Denver Nuggets because we just haven't seen what they look like. And we might not even in this game, but I mean, like this, we're gonna have to we're gonna get a good idea of how locked in this team is right now. I feel like Jokic not really locked in over the 3 scrimmages. I'm very curious to see just how focused, to use your word, how focused he is in this game. I think that's going to tell us a lot about this team. So
Yeah.
I could really care less about the Miami Heat, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm totally concentrating on what the Nuggets look like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how else. Like, what else could you draw? I mean, we don't know. We don't know what our team is. we just moments ago asked if anybody cared what the starting lineup was. We don't know what the starting lineup is.
I know it is crazy. We don't know if Gary Harris is going to play. We don't know if
You know what's
Michael
gonna be a
Porter
bummer?
Jr. is going to play. I assume he will though.
It's gonna be man. I really hope we don't get like scrimmage vibes during this. I hope they turn on the juice. I know.
I
that
mean,
there's-
based on last night,
Yeah,
it's going to be.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I hope that the
for real.
Nuggets approach it with last night vigor, not scrimmage vibe vigor, and they just get blown out. And then, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe we need
I
like
love
a full
it.
fraud city.
I love it.
Redux.
We went through 4 months off, and now we're back, and we remember the sports dread. They're like, what if we're not good enough?
Well,
what if nobody likes us?
We've really put a stake in the ground for the Denver Nuggets. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, for real. Can I tell you guys something though about last night? So I'm watching the Lakers-Clippers game, which was very good, and I'm on the timeline as I tend to do, and I see everybody saying, "All I want is a Clippers-Lakers conference final." Just we deserve it. This year's been so hard. It's what the world needs. And I'm sitting here thinking, you know what? I'm now turning into the evil villain where I'm like, you know what? I hope the world is miserable. I actually want the Nuggets. I almost don't care if they even win in the conference finals. I want them to make it so everybody has to go, oh, the Nuggets ruined everything.
This is why sports rule, because it brings us all together to divide us more vigorously and angrily, but around things that don't matter.
Yeah.
But I definitely want the world to cry tears for LeBron. I want everyone to be like, we need more Lakers and less Denver Nuggets.
Oh man,
I want all Denver Nuggets,
all of that.
All Nuggets.
Yeah.
I want Nuggets versus the Nets.
Yeah, I want Colin
Well, they
Cowherd.
definitely win the championship against the Nets.
I want like 3 straight days of Colin Cowherd talking about how bad this is for the NBA. that it's the Thunder and the Nuggets in the conference finals. Everybody's like, well, is there something that could be done to really address this? And like,
We're going to need
NBA
sweeping rules changes.
Yeah, has the NBA become too inaccessible to the coast?
That's the perfect line. Let's get meta about it too. Let's not just talk about it. So watching last night, it honestly brought out this what Nietzsche would call resentiment, which is a deep-seated hatred of your fellow man.
Resentiment.
Resentiment.
Wow.
I'm teaching you guys a little bit of. It's actually a French word, which is weird.
Why is that weird?
What else would it be? Oh,
But
same thing.
Why he just adopted that
adopted
word.
it.
Yeah.
made
I did have a question for you guys after watching that game last night. Do you think it's going to be difficult for teams to like flip the switch? Because it wasn't for the Lakers and Clippers, but they're kind of been in this bubble malaise. They've been down there for 3 weeks, and they've just been practicing a couple scrimmages.
Can you imagine? Man, if somebody has like literal bubble malaise, and that means that they've just been hanging out at the literal happiest place on earth, going down water slides, playing ping pong, and they're like, "This sucks."
But it's like you're doing the same thing every day, seeing the same
I do the
people.
same thing every day, and it sucks. But I can put on a happy face. Look at this. I'm ready to bring it.
Bubble malaise, real or fake?
I think it's real, actually. I actually do think it's real. Here's the thing I've been thinking about a lot, though.
Harrison and I are out of sync.
I think it's real, yeah.
Here's the thing I've been thinking about, though. Like, you're talking about veteran teams.
Yeah.
The Lakers and Clippers, very veteran. The Nuggets are. It was funny when somebody texted me the other day, said, who on the Nuggets is married? And I said, well, Millsap. I think that's it. I don't think any other Nuggets are married. I didn't spend a ton of time on this, but the point is, like, think about an average
to
team.
my knowledge, I don't
half
think
the guys
so.
are going to be
Isn't Gary
veteran. I don't think he is. Half of them are veteran aged to be, married and have kids or this or that. And like the Nuggets are just, they're all so young, and so I could see there being a little bit of bubble malaise, if you will. Maybe somebody heading out for some Lou Will pepper wings. I don't know. Hope not.
from the Magic Kingdom to the Magic City?
Yeah, super producer Ali, let's hit our first break here. And when we come back on the other side, we're going to preview the game in more detail by taking some over-underers, little prop bets. A Harrison Wind original prop bets.
Oh, I will have some thoughts on this, I'm sure. Now that I'm a gambling professional.
Yeah. So the one of the greatest things about doing this show from the bar is I'm looking over. Well, maybe this is a good and bad thing, but I'm looking over and I'm seeing a full bar stocked with
my God.
literally every kind of Breck brew that
What
you
time
could
is it?
imagine.
What time is it?
12:30.
Okay, then it's open season. Let's go.
It's open season. Yeah, but you guys know we got every Breck brew down here at the DNVR bar. And you can also pick up the 15-can sampler. You can pick up the Jokic pack.
Ooh.
Also the Mile High City Copper Lager from Davidson's.
Is there a place I can just drive through and pick it up?
It's
order
Davidson's.
online? Oh, wow.
Curbside pickup.
Unbelievable.
You can also get delivered from Davidson's.
Oh, my gosh.
But then you can also come to the DNVR bar.
That's even
see
better.
us hoist one,
Oh
a
my
member-sized
God.
beer,
A member-sized beer.
a larger beer than you are expecting, and then frankly that you are able to deal with.
It is rather large.
It's actually great. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, the member bar is like one of the best parts about
It
this.
is. Well, yeah, and then
It's fun when you see somebody that's not a member just sipping
Just
their
glare.
little beer and you
Just
just
glare at
no,
them.
no, you're not even glaring. You're just kind of like,
we have
loser.
different approaches. to
Yeah.
that. I glare.
That's great. It's also great
I'm
when
laughing.
the look on a member's face when he gets his first member beer
oh, it's incredible.
is
Like a
incredible.
child.
Yeah,
It's like
that
a-
Brendan Vogt smile. That's about the same
is. It is just like
expression.
holding a member-sized beer.
Yeah.
We should Photoshop the dog out and a member-sized beer in there.
I'll
Can
do
we get on that?
I know.
Production?
New dog member size beer. I don't know. Tough if you ask me. But yeah, you guys can get the Mile High City Copper Lager, the 15-can sampler from Davidson's or your local liquor store. Also, of course, we have another WGT tournament coming up this
God, we gotta
weekend.
make that immediately after the
That's
show.
probably what we're gonna do over these next 15 seconds.
I'm
Make
deciding.
the WGT
We're going to decide the
tournament.
name of it right now. It's going to be called the DNVR Bubble Open.
Okay.
We're going to find the course that's closest to Florida. I don't know which one that is.
Oh, yeah, no, there's
Okay.
a lot of.
There's a lot. Tiger Woods has like 20 courses in
There's
Florida.
Well, I know that they exist.
Yeah,
in
I'm sure
the
there's
WGT
one in the game.
world.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm sure there's one.
And then
I don't know a single.
how do we want to do it? Are we doing stroke
Pebble
play?
Beach is
Or are we doing
California.
close to the hole?
Well, you know I'm a big stroke play guy.
Stroke play it is.
Let's
Bubble. It's the Bubble Open. I'll see you in hell. Let's go.
Can't wait.
To sign up for the Bubble Open, download WGT from DNVRGolf.com. Search for the DNVR 3 Clubhouse. You'll be automatically entered into the tournament this weekend, as well as all of the other tournaments that we'll be doing over the next several months.
Yeah, and again, get in like people that are in DNVR 3 looking up longingly at DNVR and DNVR 2. Don't be a DNVR 4, DNVR 5. Like, who are these people?
Yeah,
I
get in
know.
quickly.
It's so true. DNVR 1, an OG. All right, so Harrison, you've created a couple props for us about this game tomorrow against the Miami Heat. Let's rally them off.
All right.
Actually, let's talk at each one in detail.
Yeah.
Let's start off with a bang here. Michael Porter Jr. minutes.
Oh, boy.
Over under 21 and a half.
Oh, boy.
21 and a half. I'm going to go over. I think he plays a lot.
Wow.
I think, well, look, we have to look at the evidence here. I suspect not everybody's going to be available and healthy.
Yeah.
I suspect not everybody's going to be knocking down jumpers. I suspect Michael Porter Jr. is one of the best players on this team already, at least one of the best scorers. He's going to be in there. I wouldn't be surprised if he played 30 minutes tomorrow.
I'm going over as well. I set it around 21 and a half because that's around what he played in the scrimmage. But I'm going over.
I'm going to go under. Going to go under.
Oh, my God.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
What are the comments saying? What are people predicting? Tell us your theory, but
Well, I just believe that there are more bodies involved. There's more, like Torrey Craig is there, for example. Gary Harris is there, for example. You only play 5 players at a time.
people in the comments are suspecting there's a bigger agenda, would you say? Cut the feed.
We've got one man saying, "Gotta play him." Yes. So you have people on your side.
There you go. You got to play them. I mean, if you want to win, and I suspect that the Nuggets do, or at least casually
I'm not positive. I need
casually
to see.
interested. No, but for real though, I mean, is there any chance that Michael Porter Jr. starts tomorrow?
Yes, I predicted he's starting on last
If
night's
he starts,
show.
he's playing way more than 21 minutes.
Right. If Will Barton doesn't play, if Gary Harris doesn't play, look,
He's definitely over.
I don't know if those guys are playing. I'm just predicting for the heck of this talk that they're not.
Yeah.
Who else is going to start? You've got MPJ, you've got
Jeremy
Troy
Grant,
Daniels, and you've got Torrey Craig.
Let me ask you this, Eric. In order, give me your top 5 Nuggets you're most excited to see play tomorrow, as individuals, not as a team.
Number 1, Nikola Jokic.
Okay, interesting.
I would like to see him play like Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, I
We've
hope
not
so,
seen
yeah.
this. Number 2 would be Jamal Murray. Very excited for the ascension of Jamal Murray. Number 3 would probably be MPJ. I mean, he's just so tantalizing.
Yeah, it's very tantalizing.
So tantalizing. Number 4 would probably be...
We're going to ask you to go 1 through 16, FYI. So just keep going.
So where am I at? I'm at 4?
Yeah.
Number 4 would be... I want to see Gary Harris play, man.
Yeah.
You think he'll play?
I don't.
He probably won't play.
We haven't seen him in a single photo playing
Yeah.
basketball.
I want to see Gary Harris play. I want
do
to see.
too.
I want to see
That's a good
Gary.
one.
I want to see Gary return to form. And number 5 is going to be Monte. I want to see Monte or Compose.
I have a wildly
if you
different
swap
list
those.
here.
I have a wildly different
Me
list,
too.
too.
I wanna hear yours.
Number 1 by far is MPJ.
Yeah, me too. No
it's
question
it's
asked.
by
By
far. He's the number 1 storyline for the Nuggets. He's the guy who can put them in the Lakers and Clippers tier. He is by far the guy I'm most looking forward to seeing playing.
Yeah, number 2.
Number 2, Jamal Murray,
Me
I guess.
too.
Yeah.
Wow, you are out of sync.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. Now that 2 of you are in
Well,
sync.
Jamal Murray looks so good in that first one, and
Yeah.
he's just at that like Jokic. I just know what we're gonna get. I
This
feel like
is-
I know what we're
but
gonna get.
don't you feel ashamed when you take a step back and realize how much you're taking Nikola Jokic for granted?
It's not that
It's
I'm
not-
taking it for
it-
granted.
yeah.
I know he's going to be incredible.
That sounds like
I
you're
know
taking
I'm
for
going to
granted.
love watching him
Sounds
play.
like exactly how you would
what
describe.
taking for granted is.
You're like, I didn't buy
You
her
know what, you might be
flowers
right
because
when
I
I
know that
say
she'll
it.
be there tomorrow anyway.
There you go.
Yeah,
All right,
no,
what
it's MPJ for me, and I think he'll play like like
David
20,
East wants to see
23
Vlad
minutes
go.
a game.
I wouldn't hold
good
that
luck
breath,
with that
David.
Yeah. Nikola Jokic assists, 6.5.
Are you not going to finish your list? You're just going to do number 1 and 2?
Oh, most excited players to watch? I thought that was just Eric going on 1 through 16.
I thought you guys would be faster with this.
Number 4.
We gotta think about
That's
it.
3, Jokic.
Jokic is
Okay.
3. Number
Same with me.
4.
Don't fill his list out for him.
Number 4.
Just say Bol Bol. Move on with our lives.
Yeah, I'll go Bull 4.
Same with me. We're at the same list so far.
Number 5.
Number 5. I don't know.
You have like an all
PJ Composure.
you have an all fan fiction list.
I know.
This
That
is like
true.
full fan
Yeah.
fiction list.
I don't really have a number 5.
I
They're
feel
all
like
either-
everybody
You
else
don't
on the
even have a
Nuggets is
number
just
five. I don't even have a
like
number
the Nuggets
five.
have
You
so
can't even
many.
fill out a
They have
starting
so many
lineup.
known commodities.
That's true.
So
A lot
many
of
known
known
commodities.
commodities. All right,
You
what's
guys
our
are
next
so
one?
blasé about these numbers.
Nikola Jokic assists over under 6.5.
I would almost double that.
Oh.
I think it's going to be an assist heavy
Wow.
night from
You could
Nikola
just
Jokic.
say over.
Over.
Okay.
6.5. I think he passes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
if
think-
the scrimmages are any indication,
Yeah.
he's definitely in pass first mode.
But it passed first to the out of bounds line. I would.
Such a downer.
Well, what do you? I mean, now that the two of you have formed a block here, I have to be the voice of reason here. It's gonna go over. Yeah, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Maybe I set these a little too low. Maybe I also set this next one a little too low.
Okay.
Bol minutes, 0.5. Will Bol play?
So this
Tomorrow
does not
against
have
the
a
Heat.
garbage time caveat, which I appreciate.
That's nice.
There is that
Very
ups it by
sweet.
10% chance there's a garbage
Very
time.
sweet.
One
Are
way or
we?
the
Are
other.
we? In your vision here, are we in the good position of garbage time, or are we in the bad position?
I
of
would
garbage
say 6% chance bad, 4% good.
Oh,
Not that bad.
okay.
So 10% total.
Yeah, I think Denver wins close and loses big.
What's the
so.
other 90%?
Well, that's that he just doesn't play at all.
Gotcha.
I am going to say yes. I actually think he gets in non-garbage time.
I agree. I think he plays significant
Whoa.
minutes.
Significant.
Well, no, not significant, like meaningful minutes. Like you said,
Oh,
he
okay,
plays
yeah,
non-garbage.
yeah. Okay.
No, he's not playing 20
Yeah,
minutes.
I was going to say he might play 3.
Yeah.
He plays
no.
minutes that are significant to the outcome of the
I
game.
think he will
Yeah.
play at least one meaningful minute.
Wow.
Yeah,
One meaningful minute.
at least.
I don't know if a minute can be meaningful, to be honest with you.
The last minute's pretty meaningful.
He will be on
Unless
the
it's
floor
for
for
garbage
meaningful
time.
basketball.
I think he will play. Do I think he'll play?
When you said that, how did it feel?
It
like a
felt-
lie?
Well, you'll
Felt
notice
wrong.
I tried to retract it the
You
second it
did.
came out of my
It came out
mouth.
of- yeah.
So I kind of think you won't play. Now that I'm saying that.
I love
Okay.
that Eric's psychology is external right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like,
I just gotta hear it rattling around like sawing through a pipe.
He's
and
got
then-
the thousands of viewers on Periscope's views just filtering through his brain right now,
That's how it works.
trying to decipher them all.
all right, what else?
Torrey Craig 3-pointers made. Over under
This is my
1.5.
least favorite bet ever.
Over and under
He came out
1.5.
firing. I don't know if you remember last time.
I
He came out
remember
fire
that.
5 of 5 and then 0 of 3.
I'm going to
after
say
that.
over. I'm going to say over. Oh, we have just lost ourselves. Okay, we're back. And we're back off. Well, we'll just keep going. More audio at the moment.
Yeah, I'm over. Torrey Craig's done this thing each of the last 2 years where he gets red hot from 3 as the season goes on. He did it last year and he was great in the playoffs. So
So how many?
I'm going
what's the
over.
line?
Over under 1.5 made 3-pointers.
Oh, that's gonna be over. Oh, he shoots.
Oh, okay.
For sure. That's 100% over.
Okay.
You can take that one to the bank.
Okay.
I'm going to go over 2, but I think it's 2.
Yeah.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
don't
not
think
like
it's
That's
5,
all you need.
10.
That's all you need. Let's see. Jokic turnovers. Over or under 4.5.
Whew, that's a great one. I'm going to go over, and I think it's okay. I think
Okay.
5. I think there'll be 5 turnovers.
Okay.
You know who doesn't worry about that? Jokic. You know who does? Michael Malone.
Michael
Yeah.
Malone. And me, Eric Weedham. I worry about that too. Does Jokic's loosey-goosey play travel into and continue into these 8 games? That's the real question here. Does he tighten up?
Yes, but not first game. That's my opinion. I think he does, but the first game, there's going to be a little bit of that. I don't think he's going to have the wraparound pass to the face.
I'm gonna go over. I think he's a little loosey-goosey.
4.5. I'm going to go under. I'm going
Under.
to say he has 4. I think he's going to tighten it up enough
Man.
to where he has 4.
Okay. All right.
This is actually a good one to follow with. Michael Malone rage timeouts.
Oh wow.
It's actually equal to the amount of turnovers.
Those two
Over
are
or
linked.
under. I'm actually going to make
2.
up this line in my head. Over under 2.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go under.
Yeah. We're gonna get.
They're
one.
gonna be 2, but they're both be for MPJ.
I think we're going to get 3. We're going to get 1 probably after 6 minutes or so in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We're going to get 1 right after halftime.
Okay.
Right after. Oh, to start the third?
Yeah,
Nuggets blow an 8-point lead in 1 minute.
We're going to get 1.
Yeah, the Reggie Miller's
We're going to
like,
get
"Whoa,
1
quick
midway through the
timeout from
fourth
the
quarter.
Nuggets."
I'm going 3.
3 rage timeouts.
I'm gonna we get 0 rage timeouts.
Wow.
Can't hear the. You guys, it's funny watching at home. These mics are so incredible because it's literally a jackhammer.
It is.
Sometimes it's
Unbelievable. I can hear Harrison a little bit, and I sound like this a lot of that.
Oh man! All right, let's see what we got here. PJ composure minutes. I had to throw this one in there.
Under.
Over under 5.
Under.
and a half.
I just can't. Even in garbage time, I don't think he would play. He just arrived.
No, yeah, Monte will get those minutes.
But he's practiced twice.
Yeah, but Monte is going to get those minutes.
I think he could go over.
I mean, how many are we playing with the same number of minutes that we always do for a game?
48. Yeah.
Seems like we're dishing out quite a few minutes.
Can I
here.
tell you guys? It's because we haven't watched him in a while. I was watching Noah Vonleh, who we've all talked about is like, it could be a third center, and I'm just like out on him after a few of these preseason games. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I have this worry.
Don't
with
say
PJ.
it. Don't-
I have a
don't-
worry.
what?
Look, I'm telling you, PJ, I for real believe, right?
Oh.
For PJ, I really love, but I'm worried that we're gonna get him in the bubble, and it's gonna be like, oh yeah, he can't shoot. That's right.
Well,
Which
we
is
know
true.
he can't shoot.
Yeah, but if it's like that's the thing that you notice, not the you know how it is.
I mean, I've already noticed that.
Yeah. All right. Well, hope I'm wrong.
Uh,
PJ composure. He needs some PJ exposure. in the bubble.
Oh,
Jamal Murray points. Over or under
Over.
20, 24
whatever it is,
and-
over, over.
24 and a half.
Oh, under.
24 and a half. He pretty much had
man.
that in
Yeah,
like
he did.
23, 24 minutes in the scrimmage.
Give me the over.
I'm gonna go under.
I'm going to go under too.
I'm gonna go under. I think he's gonna have a solid game, but
Yeah,
24 and a half's a
he
lot.
can have a solid game by
22 is a
scoring
good game.
22, 23 points.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go under.
I'm gonna go over because he's going ham.
Ham.
I'm ready for him to go ham.
Here's a good one. Jeremy Grant minutes played at small forward. I don't know if we're going to have any way to quantify
I don't
this.
think he'll play any moments at small forward.
Nice, we're back, baby.
where we're
We're,
going. We're
back.
back.
baby.
We're back. We're back. I put it at 0.5. So will he play any minutes at small forward?
I'm gonna go up way over. I'm gonna go all the way up to 1.
Wow.
Yes, he will play at small forward.
Yeah.
I have no insight on that. I can't.
I
even
think
guess.
he will because they're
He might
playing
start.
Jimmy Butler.
He might start.
He
guys.
might start,
There's a
man.
chance he starts at small forward
Yeah.
tomorrow night.
It's funny because I remember when I asked Michael Malone about that,
I do.
and he was like pretty strong in saying we just did that out of necessity,
Yeah.
and then he like circled back and was like, yeah, well, we could.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I think they could too if they're playing Kawhi Leonard. Maybe if they're playing Jimmy Butler, he's playing small forward.
Yeah. If you're going to beat can you imagine the Nuggets beating the Clippers without him playing small forward?
No,
Me neither. So
No.
why don't we get the monkey off our back and put him out there on one of the players who's one of the best facsimiles for Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler.
yeah,
They're very similar players.
very similar.
Throw him out there and see how it works. See how
Yeah.
your team reacts.
Let's
See
do
how
it.
the offense looks. Get a little used to it. I'm all for this.
Torrey's gonna be on Jimmy Butler.
Do you feel good about that?
Yeah.
I feel better about
Gary?
Jeremy Grant.
I feel better about Jimmy Grant too.
I don't know. I mean, what? I
I
don't
know
know.
it's tough.
Yeah, we
It's
got
tough.
we got to see. I mean, those are both good defenders. I wouldn't feel bad about either one.
Well, let's hit a quick break. On the other side, though, we have a couple more of these, right?
We got some more.
We got a couple more, and so we'll wrap up with that. And then we have a little video we made that we'll do a little send-off because we've had some fun these 4 months.
We have, haven't we?
Well, yeah, a little bit.
Oh, we have the green screen working.
Hold on. The guy who's grasping the most.
Oh, what is it? Oh, do we have vote? Oh,
Don't get too excited.
it's a comparison. Oh my God! Look at that. See, I wouldn't have guessed it was that large.
Actual size to scale.
This is why you
Yeah.
have to come into the DNVR bar because you could drown your dog inside your
Yeah,
beer.
that's
It's
like
incredible.
that. I'm more just alarmed by how tiny.
What kind of beer is that? That looks like a strawberry sky. That looks like a strawberry sky.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a Copper Locker.
Locker.
Come on, man.
It's a mile high city, bro. Come on, be cool.
Yeah, as we know, guys, the 22 teams are down at Disney World. They're eating good. They're golfing. They're bowling.
This one is. Let's read.
They're golfing. They're bowling.
That's right.
They're
Is
fishing.
Kale live on location? Oh, okay. Sweet. We do. Super-producer Kalle is live on location. We're going to have to cut to him after the
All right,
break.
we will.
He's
We
in the
will. We
bubble.
will.
It's pretty crazy.
Did you guys see the scoop? How actually, this was like the least surprising scoop ever. But the NBA stocked the Disney World lakes with fish, so there'd be an ample amount of fish for the NBA players to catch.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways,
I'm a better fisherman than I would guess. Almost everybody has had that bubble.
You think that you?
I know that I am.
I mean, I can remember every single time I've been fishing. It has not been that many. So you've got me.
When I think about going fishing, I just like 85% of my feelings are just icky. Everything's icky. You put a worm on a hook, it's icky. And you grab that fish, it's all slippery.
Bougie ass
Icky.
man. I know,
like,
over
look at
here.
this guy over here. My goodness.
And then I look and I have dirt
this
under my
coffee
fingernails.
is too hot.
It's just
cold.
it's just icky. It's just not for me.
Yeah. Well, anyways, to celebrate the return to basketball, DraftKings Sportsbook is giving all users a special odds boost for the first 3 days of the season. Bet $20 to win $100 on any team of your choosing. I'm taking Philly over the Pacers.
Dude, that's the lock.
So is Eric.
That's the lock.
I don't know. We'll see if Oladipo plays. I feel a little less certain about that.
But it's going to be Embiid. I mean, the Pacers are always having to decide if they're going to be a Sabonis or a what's their other?
Sabonis out.
I know.
So they already have the answer.
Yeah,
Miles Turner.
That's right. Miles Turner. I feel like Embiid will clown Miles Turner.
Well, he will.
Yeah, he will.
He
You're
will.
right. That's a great
yeah.
take.
I mean, that
That's
was my whole thought process.
That's
He
a
will.
great take.
All right, they are a lock, guys. Download the top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code DNVR when you sign up. For a limited time, all users can get a special odds boost to bet $20 to win $100 on a team of your choosing.
These odds boosts are insane. You almost can't lose. I'm telling you. You just have to open up the app.
You can definitely lose.
I couldn't lose on the bet I made last night. I could not lose.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was
no,
a
they're-
sometimes the odds boost you can.
Yeah, there are some.
You can finagle the odds
I had
boost.
5-1 odds on the Lakers, so I won $100 because they won. But then I just put $20 on the Clippers money line
with the odds boost.
without the odds boost, just regular because
Oh.
they were the underdogs. So no matter what, I would either make $12 or $100. Made $100.
I don't know if that math
Well,
checks
you mean-
out,
I'm
but
telling you, it checks out. Download DraftKings.
Yeah, no, there are sometimes
They're doing this
overlaps.
because they want you to get on.
They
and
do
bet
want
it.
you to
They're
get
trying
it.
to
Yeah,
sucker
no,
you in.
This is the time. This is the time to like
Take advantage.
Yeah, the
Grand
soil
opening.
is fertile. You should
So
go out
very-
and
so
absolutely reap the rewards because they do. They want you to feel good and get in. I feel good.
I feel very good. I'm in as well.
yeah. Must be 21 or older, Colorado only. Other terms and conditions and eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
All right, let's get back. Actually, before we finish, is our correspondent, is he available? Okay, guys, this is crazy because I really would have liked to have covered the game in the bubble. I know you would have as well, Harrison, but instead we sent Kalle.
Why did we send Kalle?
Well, it was cheaper for children.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, he
we
got
just,
the
we
children's
just
right
stuffed,
at the
put them in a duffel bag.
We did. So can we go to the bubble now and speak with Kalle?
Yes,
there?
I am here in the bubble.
Oh, wow.
We hear you, Kalle. We hear you.
So in the bubble.
Yeah, we can hear you. So, just can you tell us, man, what's the vibe like around the Nuggets today? Have they? There's no. It's just a brick wall behind you. It's really weird. I can't tell.
No, it's going.
Okay. Oh, there you are. Can you? What's the vibe like around the Nuggets right now, Kalle?
So the vibe around the Nuggets today is very game-centric. They're very focused, but they're trying to take a little bit of time off to relax before they go into full basketball mode. So I was told there was a group fishing trip today where there might be some special prizes for whoever catches the biggest fish in
What,
the
you get to
Disney
play in the
lakes.
game tomorrow if you
Michael
catch a
Porter
fish?
Jr. just trying so hard to catch a fish.
Can
Dives in there,
confirm, if
gets it with his
MPJ
hands.
catches the biggest fish, he will play real minutes.
First 5 players to catch a fish, that's who you're starting.
Kalle, I have a question. Have you hurt your little tum-tum by eating too much cotton candy down there?
It's not the cotton candy, it's the Disney World churros, and yes.
Oh, man. Big fan of the churros, not going to lie. This is great. So we actually have Kalle on the show because when we go live starting tomorrow, live right here from hopefully the Winner's Lounge. Could be a Loser's Lounge, but hopefully the Winner's
Well,
Lounge.
don't even put that evil out there, man. This is the Winner's Lounge,
This
man.
is the Winner's Lounge. Harrison's actually going to be on the conference call doing actually real work where we're messing around. He's going to be, interviewing the players after the game and the coaching staff. But he'll report live from Disney World.
Yeah.
And
Flying down there tonight.
it's crazy. Are you in the yacht club?
No, I'm in the Marriott, actually. Marriott on grounds.
Tough. That's tough.
Got to get my Marriott points up.
Kale, one last question. Do you have any thoughts about the situation with the NBA in China and just how some, how it's going? Oh, cut the feed. Cut the feed. Cut him off,
feed
get him
cut.
off before he talks.
Yes, I have lots of thoughts.
Oh, God. All right. All right, let's get back. Thank you so much, super producer Kale.
I got to be honest. I don't know if that was worth the money we spent to send him down there for just the one question.
It really wasn't a very.
I hope we get more out of the
we just
reporter
asked
on
what the
scene.
vibe was
Yeah.
and if he had a tummy ache.
All right, let's wrap up this preview here. What else?
All
do we
right,
have
let's
here
get
from
into
Pop?
some Miami Heat player props here. Duncan Robinson made 3-pointers. Over under 3.5.
I'm going on over. That's like the best outside of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. I think he's the best shooter in the NBA.
I think in the bubble he is the best shooter.
Him or JJ Redick, I would say.
I'd take him.
Yeah, I might too.
Yeah.
I hope Joe Harris doesn't hear you talk like
Oh
that.
my God, that's so true. How could you betray your boy?
Yeah. So I will go over as well. The Nuggets don't defend the
Three-point defense is
that
a
well
very-
either.
a big issue of concern.
Yeah. Let's see here. Jimmy Butler points over under 21.5.
Yeah, I'll go over as well, especially if I'm going to say MPJ is going to play a lot. I'm going to have to say that Jimmy Butler's going to score a lot.
I think Jimmy's going to realize he's like on a big stage and like go for it. He's a little bit of a showman.
He's looking to make a statement for sure.
The Nuggets they don't get the prime time, but they are the only game on at their own time slot. So
wow, they're I would say that they are absolutely not prime time.
yeah, they're the matinee.
Yeah.
They're the matinee.
Yeah, I think
they're
think Butler's gonna get like
they're pre-matinee.
Yeah.
11 o'clock.
I think Butler's gonna get like 23. Half of them will come from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Who scares you more, guys? Who scares you more in this matchup? Jimmy Butler or Andre Iguodala?
Oh my God. So a gentleman that retired and then came back, or a guy that is able to move entire franchises by his presence. I'm going to go Jimmy Butler.
I'm going to go Iguodala.
Of course you are.
Because it hurts more when it just always seems like he makes shots against the Nuggets.
Oh,
and
get
like,
out
he's
of
going to be in
town.
the corner knocking those down.
Get
It's going to
out-
be
get out
like,
of my life.
Oh man, if he like picks at MPJ's pocket and then just like gets a
dude,
breakaway
remember
dunk.
we played him this year and Jamal Murray clowned him, put him on his backside, and then hit a jumper.
Yeah, but
Jimmy Butler, you're right. Let's do it.
Yeah. Iguodala he was not even on the Heat when that game happened though, right?
No, was that against the Heat?
Or Memphis.
Or was it
No,
Memphis?
he didn't play for Memphis.
Yeah, so it must have been
it
the
had to have
Heat.
been the Heat. I don't remember that.
I don't
Anyway, it was a
remember
great
that either.
moment. We're gonna get another one.
I think he might have made that up, but you know what? It's a cool memory.
Okay. Who scares you more, Duncan Robinson or Tyler Hero?
Duncan Robinson. Tyler Hero is like, he seems like a real tool, man. Like he has one of the most punchable faces in all of the NBA.
Wow.
Doesn't he seem like a kind
Oh
of
my
a-
God, we need to get an index of punchable faces.
He's like
Tyler Hero?
a full Tyler Hero. That might be the scale.
Number one.
That might be number one.
Well, I guess you just said he did have the most punchable face. I guess I would put him in number
Who
one.
has the least punchable face?
The least?
Jared Dudley?
No, Nikola Jokic, our beautiful
Oh,
baby.
yeah, he
Who'd
is so
punch
beautiful.
him?
Nobody. You couldn't. You
Yeah.
actually couldn't physically do it.
Yeah, the Gasol brothers also very unpunchable.
So
That's
not,
true.
so not
just
punchable.
nice humans, you
Yeah,
know.
that's so true. Not menacing at all.
Last over under that I've got here. Nuggets wins tomorrow. 0.5 over
Oh,
under.
Wow. I'm gonna take the big over. I'm going 2.
I hate to say it, I'm gonna go under. It doesn't mean
this
the
show
sky's falling.
sucks.
Yeah, this show does suck. Doesn't mean the sky's falling. You know what? The Nuggets are a little disheveled. They're a little
Yeah.
disheveled.
Are they even disheveled? They're just like unassembled.
Michael Malone seems like, in a group project, there's the one person that does all the work, and then everybody does everything.
Yeah.
He's like the guy that did all the work, but nobody else turned anything in, and he's getting ready to go to class. And he's just like, this is going to be a disaster. Nobody's studied up.
Yeah.
I know my part, but I know these assholes don't know their part.
And then you show up and it
Nail
went better
it.
than you think. And
Yeah.
you're better than you thought.
Yeah.
And you're like, why was I so worried?
Yeah.
Why was I so worried? That's going to be you tomorrow.
All
Why
right.
was I so worried?
Well, if it's me, it's going to be Malone as well. I can't
Yeah.
wait for it.
I keep it real on this show. I keep it
You
100,
do keep
as
it
you guys
100.
know.
Wow, so 100.
The Mars, the
Shows
Mars,
up in the sandals and no less. His
the
feet are on
wind Mars
television right
block
now.
it needs to be broken up. I need vote back immediately. This is terrible.
Bo has a puppy. He's going to be so optimistic.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm going to take them to lose tomorrow. I am going to take the Nuggets to lose tomorrow. I predicted this when I made my 8 seeding game predictions. I had the Nuggets going 6-2 with losses to the Heat and Clippers. I'm standing by that prediction.
I don't want to discuss my gambling interests again. But
but you do have a few bets on this one. Before we wrap up the show, producer Allie, we have a video, guys. This last 4 months they've been special to us. Let's be honest. Before we play it, we opened up a bar the day everything closed down. Like literally the day.
Did we open a bar?
We did. We kind of did.
We came into a bar and then locked it.
We raised the bar, yeah.
No one could come into it.
We also, we launched a sports company in a season when the sports ended. We did a bunch of things that, the timing was a little bit off, but we made it through this last 4 months, and I believe we're going to continue to make it and continue to rise. In large part because our audience is incredible, the people are incredible, but the stuff that we did, the producers in the room, the people on the show, we're just very proud of it. So we want to look back at the last 4 months from the show when it was great. In fact, if you want a funny thing, go back and look at the first episode of the show.
It's not great. It's not great.
It's so different, and this has just grown over time, and I'm proud of what it has. So let's take a stroll down memory lane here, if we might.
All right. Well, hey guys, what else is going online these days? Let's find out, shall we? Together.
How many points per game did Michael Malone average his senior year of college?
Oh my God. The craziest thing, I've actually written this in an article.
That's not that crazy. I had $5 on you knowing this off the top of your head.
First item up, a Greg Popovich Chinese playing card. We've had enough of D-Line. Anthony Carter is the biggest scapegoat in Denver Nuggets history. Unbelievable. Cool or uncool? Pat Riley here.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I get so much hate for this.
Oh God.
Oh God. Good start.
They're overrated.
Okay. All right. We had fun while she was here.
All right, LeBron James. Nope. I had to get that one in there once. Come on.
Of course that's ridiculous. That is asinine. It's ass to 10. Yeah. That's an absolutely ridiculous day.
Is there no more to talk about?
I don't know if there's no more to talk about, but we can just show the graphics. I think we have to.
Bubble Food Corner with Harrison Wind.
Luke Walton. Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I just love the idea that there's somebody on Earth that's pro Luke Walton and anti LeBron James. Barcelona has reopened their opera house with a performance to 2,292 plays. Is this a possibility for the NBA in the bubble?
How is this not The Onion? That's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I'm not even joking, guys. Like, it's been 2 or 3 hours, 2 hours, I guess, since we talked to him. Not kidding. I feel like my life, there was before today's press conference and after today's press conference.
Yeah.
I feel like a whole new person.
The Denver Nuggets put this graphic up today, bench mob, which I was like, yeah. And then I looked at the bench mob and I was like, who are these? The Nuggets?
If you read to your plants, they're supposed to grow faster, right? I think I
so you're saying that
kid.
So your point is that this is for the benefit of the plants.
Oh my goodness. Is that what do we have here? It's Serbian Corner with the homie Miroslav. You guys know him. He's been on the show most of these Fridays here. Let's welcome him on into our show. Welcome in.
You're vocal, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1, go.
But you know how like in beer pong, if you're a couple beers deep, you suddenly...
Yeah, but...
I know how in beer pong you think you are better.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, God! Oh, terrible!
Can you guys see all of the Vanilla Porter Jr. I just got on my parents' ceiling above me?
I do.
Are we back?
Oh, the memories.
Oh, there we are. Hey.
Wow. That was
the
great.
memories.
Oh, the memories were great.
That was awesome,
That
man.
really was awesome, man.
That was awesome.
You can make fun all you want. You know what? The show's been a lot of fun. I think it's getting better. And I'll tell you what, so people are curious now, going forward, here's what our schedule's going to look like. We're live after every game.
Yep.
After every game from now until the end of the season. The DNVR staff will have a post-game show. We hope it's your post-game show. We hope you join it. We're going to have all kinds of cool features that we'll be adding over time to make this show as much fun as the DNBA show has been. We'll have DNBA episodes on off days when there's nothing else going on. Winners Lounge, Losers Lounge, very similar to DNBA. Let's be honest, they're not that different. Pretty similar.
We'll be talking about the Denver Nuggets every day.
Yeah, but then we'll also have some of our regular podcasts. So I'll be doing notebook episodes on occasion. So the return to some of those. We'll probably have some interviews and different things like that. So it'll be a mix of everything. The DNBA show isn't going away. It's just not going to be every day. Right. It's going to be different types of podcasts, but always going to be live. So make it part of your routine. Tune into us. Hang out with us. Join the Discord, the DNVR Lounge. When you're a member, you can hop on the show and be with us. Tell us your thoughts. We want the post-game shows to involve you, so let us know your thoughts as we go.
Yeah, I do got to say, though, shout out to all the guests that we had on
Incredible.
over the last 4 months. I mean, we had pretty much everybody on from the Denver Nuggets community.
Yeah.
Everybody from Altitude, so many different writers from The Athletic.
Mile High Sports.
Yeah, The Post, Mile High Sports. We had everybody on. Also people from, just like NBA Twitter. So that was a lot of fun. Thanks to everybody who came on. And, I mean, the listeners, the viewers, we couldn't do it without you guys. That's what kept the show going.
The outro music.
Shout out to you guys for staying with us.
And so also finally a shout out to the people you don't see, except for Kalle you saw earlier, unfortunately. But the people you don't. Oh, Allie can say hi here. She turned the camera around. Look at our beautiful production crew back there.
They get 1 minute. Look at them.
Allie Monroy, Guy Cassavan, Kale Sorbo. All terrific work to make this thing, to make this engine run. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Tomorrow night, we got the bar. It's already sold out. So if you don't have your ticket already, we social distance here at this bar.
Just don't worry about it.
But every game, we're going to have the game on here. This is the reason for the DNVR bar. The Denver Nuggets are always on every TV when you get here. So it should be great.
Someone literally just canceled 2 tickets this second.
Oh, there's two
left.
If
go get them right now.
Somebody just opened up 2 spots.
Go, if you want to hit it right this second, go to thednvr.com.
Wear your mask when you come in.
Hit the events.
Be smart. So
hit the events scheduled, and then you can RSVP there. Wow,
get a member.
What sorry sucker!
I know.
Backed out.
Can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
All right, thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.